Game 4 of the day underway between Baseball U Scranton and Baseball U Philly. Hello, everybody. I am Vin Avenue. Caravel Academy's Dominic Fantano is on the mound. And that one misses outside. Baseball U Scranton in the black tops, gray bottoms. They're up there first. And Baseball U Philly in the white uniforms with the burgundy orange socks. Pierce Perry is in center field for Philly. Up first is Tucker Blasi. And there's another strike on him. Pitch. And just misses. Thought that was strike 3, ready to throw it around the bases. And then misses. Ball 4. Let's double check these numbers now. See, that says Perry. So Baseball U Philly, looks like they're the ones wearing the black tops, and Scranton is in the burgundy. So one on the walk. There we go. There's a strike to Casey Shannon. Popped up and netting out of play. Game 4 of the day from Clippers Magazine Stadium here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Of this college Dreamstream series. Check on the runner over there at first base. Pitch is upstairs from Cale Hafner. And that one swung on and missed. So one away here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Brendan Zuckerman. Hafner steps off. One on, one out. Long stare by Hafner and deals a strike. Just underway here. Game 4, and that pitch misses outside. Zuckerman playing third. Will be followed by Danny Seidler, Ryan Richer, Chase Paskowicz, Matt Jordan, Julian Schenk, Jake Cartoluccio, Cole Forrester, and Dominic Fantano in the Baseball U Philly lineup. Runner goes, pitch down for a strike, and the runner in there without a throw at second base. So Perry in scoring position with one away. Runner not being held on. Hafner gives him a look, though, and that one just misses in off the plate. 1-2. Hafner ready and deals. Sliced into right field, and that one fell in for a hit. Heading toward the plate is Perry, and it's 1-0. So a little blooper into right field for an RBI single for Zuckerman. Perry able to score from second base. Bring up Danny Seidler, playing left field for the baseball Philly squad. Fastball powered up there at 76. Misses, and it's 1-0. Seidler, the product of Pennsbury High School. It'll be a 1-0. Hafner misses there, 2-0. One on, one out, one in. Top of the first. And the pitch. There's a strike. And the count 2-1 on Seidler. Pitch outside. And fastball misses away, and it's 3-1 on Seidler. Swing and a miss. And after battling back in the at-bat, and we got a full count on the cleanup hitter for Baseball U Philly. After from North Pocono. Swing and a miss. And there's out number 2. So strikeout number 2 of this half inning. 1 on, 2 out. Ryan Richter, the hitter. There's a strike. Richter from the Pennington School. 1 on, 2 out. Swing and a miss. After dialing it up there, and another fastball. Mostly fastball here in the early going for the southpaw. Giving a long stare at the runner, Zuckerman, over there at first base. Pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it. 3 strikeouts in the inning. 1 run as well. We go to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Baseball U Philly on BFA Sports. To the bottom of the first we go. Dominic Fantano finishes up his warm-up pitches. Middle school. He's got a live fastball, too, so we'll see what the Baseball U Scranton lineup can do up against it. Tucker Blasi, Connor Healy, Thomas Kierstad. Get things rocking and rolling for the Scranton team here in the bottom of the first, down 1-0. Fantano. Deal strike one. Blasi playing center field for Scranton. The 0-1. Breaking ball just misses 1-1. The 1-1. And that one smoked back up the middle. Slow dribbler over to second base, and Blasi aboard with an infield single. As Chase Paskowicz tried to come up with it and couldn't get the throw over in time, so the leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the first. Bring up Connor Healy as Fantano gives Blasi a look. And he's taken off for second. Throw down to second is into center field, and a stolen base for Blasi. The throw initially looked like it could have been in time. It just went wide of the bag. If it were right on cue, it would have been a bang-bang play at second base. So infield now playing double play depth for Baseball U Philly. And the pitch. Fantano dialing in another fastball. Fantano doing the double look and chases Blasi back with the stare. Fantano deals, and that one swung on and missed by Healy for out number one. So man in scoring position, one gone. Fantano drops the hook, and there's one away. Here's Thomas Kierstad playing third base for Scranton as Healy Blasi check that leads off as second base. Scranton trailing 1-0 here, bottom of the first. Fantano gives a long stare to the runner at second base, Blasi, and deals low. Infield playing back up the middle, in at the corners. One out. That one chopped over to short. One play, and the throw to first by Pascu. Check that. Richer is in time for out number two. As Blasi moves over to third base. Just a chopper in the infield, and Richer able to snag it and get off a good throw to first. Just getting the runner. So man on third, two away. Here's Peter Wozniak. And Wozniak hits it into right, and that'll dunk in for a base hit. Into the corner it goes. Wozniak rounding first on his way to second with an RBI single to tie it up at one. Blasi scores with ease. And it's a 1-1 ball game.
I got to comment on Wozniak. I know I'm sitting this one out, but this guy knows how to hit the baseball. This has got to be his fourth or fifth hit between the two games he's played.
Wow.
It's got to be his fourth or fifth hit.
There we go.
Amazing.
And the pitch. Inside to McMinn. McMinn from Dunmore. That one in the dirt. 2-0. Runner leads off second, 2 outs. 1-1 here, bottom of the first. And the pitch. In there for a strike. And Wozniak steps back to second. Pitch from Fontana, driven into left field, and that'll hook foul. Into the bullpen area down the left field line. Just down front was James McMinn. Nearly had himself an RBI double. 2-2 count now on the Scranton right fielder. Is Wozniak will head back to second. And that's called strike 3. So Scranton gets a run to tie it up at 1, and we're going to the second here on BFA Sports. Top of the second inning we go. Tied up at 1. It'll be Chase Paskowich, Matt Jordan, and Julian Schenk for Philly. Swing and a miss. Hafner's fastball impressive in this game. Dialing it up there to 77. And the 0-1. It's just silly fast. It's 0-2. Paskovich in an 0-2 hole from North Penn High School. Called strike 3. 1-2-3 he goes. 1 away. Just a blistering fastball. Here's Matt Jordan, the extra hitter for Philly. And that one up high. Off the glove of the backstop, Gonzalez. Tied up at 1 on the Brendan Zuckerman RBI single in the first for Philly. And then Wozniak in the bottom half had an RBI double. Pitch upstairs. Two base runners. So Perry reached on a walk in the first for Philly. Zuckerman had the RBI single. Everybody else has gone down via the strikeout. There's another strike. So 4 strikeouts for Hafner in an inning and a third. Pitch. Battling back in the at-bat, it's 2-2 on Jordan. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, top of the second inning. Hafner deals, and that one sliced foul off the screen. We'll do it again. Once again, the 2-2, Hafner to Jordan. Pitch. Swing and a miss, strikeout number 5. And there's 2 away. He's got an unhittable fastball for the most part today, and he's showing it again, and he did so to Jordan. That slow delivery, and then he just winds, kicks, and fires. 2 away, here's Julian Shank. There's a strike. Hafner settling in, deals. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt. Shank from Pennsbury High School. Hafner sets, winds, deals. Called strike 3. That's 6 strikeouts in 2 innings for Hafner, and he strikes out the side here in the second inning. Tied up at 1 as we go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second inning, tied up at 1. Middle of the order for Scranton. Well, toward the end of the middle. Evan Gonzalez, Andrew Wallace, Cale Hafner against Dominic Fantano. Dominating performance so far for Hafner. 6 strikeouts in 2 innings. Fantano just allowed the RBI double to Wozniak in the first, and a single prior to that by Blasi. Popped up in the foul ground area in front of the first base dugout, and making the catch is Cartasiello for out number 1. Nice play, just staying with it and hanging in foul territory. Big foul territory here at Clippers Magazine Ballpark. So 1 away here, bottom of the second. And what's shaping up in the early goings here to be a pitcher's duel. Fantano Hafner. Here's Andrew Wallace playing first base for Scranton. And the pitch misses just off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0. That one a little bit low, 2-0. No runners on, but a good block behind the plate there by Casey Shannon. Wallace from Delaware Valley. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Fooled him with the fastball away. Just swung on top of that one. Looking for something off speed. 2-1 the count now on Wallace. Fantano deals. That one misses a little bit low and in. Breaking ball. Three and 1 the count now. Fantano on Wallace. Bottom of the second inning, tied up at 1. Hit high in the air in the shallow right field, and it'll fall into foul territory and bounce around toward the chairs over there. So a full count on Wallace. Three balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. And Fantano steps off. The 3-2. Hit to second. And that'll be out. Number 2. Nice play over there by Paskowicz. Here's Hafner. Looking to help out his own cause. 6 strikeouts on the mound. Looking to do some damage at the plate. Nice play there by Paskowicz on that previous play. Hafner from North Pocono. And looks at one in the dirt there, 1-0.
Did I hear just right? Did I just hear that right?
I think so.
This pitcher's in 8th grade?
Pitch low. Both these pitchers dialing it up. They got quite a fastball.
My goodness. 8th grade.
Constantly hitting up near 70 miles an hour. Hafner has hit over 70 plus a few times so far.
Wait, let's get this straight, Ben. So 3 months ago, he was a 7th grader?
Yeah, new school year now. So, yeah, I guess
So let's think about that. Let's put that in perspective.
8th
3 months ago, he was a 7th grader playing on a regulation field 60-90 and dealing. Amazing.
Imagine going up against a pitcher who could throw that hard in the
Imagine
box.
when he starts to get physically stronger. Good grief.
I remember going up in Little League against kids who could throw that fast in middle school and high school. It was like all of a sudden they start to throw the fastball and pew, boom, right by you.
Impressive.
Scary good. Hafner draws the 2-out walk. There's Mason Stetz from Dunmore. Hafner off first with 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Tied up at 1. And the pitch. Stetz playing second base today for Scranton. And the pitch. Breaking ball misses away. 1-1. Game 4 of 5 here today on Sunday, October 1st, live from Clippers Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, PA, the College Dreamstream Series here on BFA Sports. 2-1 now in Stets. It'll be a 2-1. Stats swings and misses, 2-2. And they're in the radar gun at 67 miles an hour from Fantano. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Hafner off first, following a 2-out walk. And his offering here is outside. 3-2 the count now. See if Hafner will be running here. 3-2, 2 out. Fantano delivers. Misses outside, and that's another 2-out walk. So back-to-back walks. Here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second by Fantano. Before Ben Kolakowski comes to the plate, it'll be a meeting on the mound with the Baseball U Philly coach, his infield, and Dominic Fantano on the mound. Fantano has been dealing so far just a little bit of trouble here in the second inning after retiring the first 2 on a pop-up and a grounder. Back-to-back walks. Coach trying to help him calm down, relax, and go back out there and give it his best effort. Ready to go here. Kolakowski up at the plate with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Tied up at 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. And the pitch from Fontana in there for strike 1. Fontano 2 strikeouts here in 1 2/3, excuse me. A couple of groundouts as well. That one hit into right field, and that'll fall for a hit and gets by the right fielder, and it'll go a little bit deeper into the field. 1 run scores. Here comes run number 2. It is a 2 RBI double for Ben Kolakowski, and it's 3-1 Scranton. Hafner scored from second, Stets from first, and that one just carried out into right and kept on rolling by the right fielder, Schenk. So runner on second, 2 outs, and the 2 walks coming back to haunt Fontano. Kolakowski leads off second. Here's Alex DeCondis. Swing and a miss. Dialed a fastball by him on the inner half. 0-1. Kolakowski leads off second, not being held on. And the pitch in the dirt, but not far enough for Kolakowski to advance as Shannon retrieves it. 1-1 the count now on the Scranton left fielder. One. Hit over to third. One play to be made. Runner advances. Well, he would have if that were going to be the 4th out of the inning. But final out is a 5-3 putout. 2 runs across on the 2 RBI double by Kolakowski. We're going to the 3rd. It's 3-1 Scranton. Top of the third inning. 3-1 Scranton. It'll be bottom of the order for Philly. Jake Cartesiello, Cole Forrester, and Dominic Fantano for the Philly squad. Hafner back out there. 6 strikeouts on the game for Cal Hafner. And that's through 2 innings with a dominating fastball. 76 miles an hour with that one. Cartesiello playing first base for Philly. Hafner deals. Swing and a miss. 77 for the middle schooler. The 0-2. And that one misses. As Cartesiello's got to skip out of the way of that one. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7. He is just dominating this Philly lineup today is Hafner. Fastball after fastball like that one there to Cartesiello. Here's Cole Forrester, the extra hitter. And he looks at a 78-mile-an-hour fastball. It'll be an 0-1. And the Philly lineup has had a struggle to pick up the fastball. 7 in a row retired by Hafner. I mean, this is low. 6 in a row, check that. Dating back to the Brendan Zuckerman RBI single in the first inning. And every one of those outs since has been via the strikeout. 6 straight outs, 6 straight strikeouts. The 1-2. And that one misses up high. Two and 2 the count on Cole Forrester with 1 out here in the top of the third. Philly trailing 3-1. And that one chopped to second. And Forrester retired for out number 2 by Stetz. 7 in a row now retired by Hafner. Just allowed 1 hit. Perry had scored in the first inning via a walk, and then the RBI single by Zuckerman. Here's Fantano looking to help out his own cause on the mound. Looks at a pitch inside, 1-0. And the pitch. 1-1 the count. It'll be a 1-1. Hafner to Fantano. Misses away. Game 4 of 5 of the College Dreamstream series. Live from Clippers Magazine Stadium here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The 2-1. Popped up. And heading into the seats. Out of play. Gonzalez gave it a look out of his reach. Seven in a row retired by Hafner. 7 strikeouts. Here's the 2-2 to Fantano. That one misses. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 7 in a row retired. 7 strikeouts. Here's the 3-2 to Fantano. Called strike 3, strikeout number 8. We are through 2.5 innings of play. It is 3-1 Scranton. Bottom of the third inning, 3-1 Scranton, top of the order. Tucker Blasey getting things rolling here in the bottom half. And that one gets out of the grip of Fontano, 1-0. Blasey, Healy, and Kierstead for Scranton here in the bottom of the third. Action getting going for Scranton in their bullpen down the right field line. It'll be a 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1 on Blasey. The pitch. And chopped foul outside of first. Count 1-2 on the Scranton center fielder. From Sullivan County. The 1-2. Breaking ball just missed. Had some movement on it. Just a little bit high from Fontano. 2-2. It'll be a 2-2. And that looks like it hit Blasey, so he'll be aboard on a leadoff hit by pitch here in the bottom of the third. Connor Healy, the hitter, struck out swinging in the first against Fontano. One of his 2 strikeouts here in the game. Throw over to first, and back ahead of the throw is Blasey. And the pitch. Good block. Blasey's going anyway, and he'll get there without a throw. So a stolen base for the Scranton center fielder. It's a good block behind the plate, though, by the catcher, Casey Shannon. So Blasey in scoring position now. Not being held on over there at second base. Fontano gives him a look. Now deals. Popped up and heading out of play. That a stone's throw from where we're sitting here behind the plate in the press box. Count 1-1 on the Scranton shortstop. The 1-1. And kick save and a beauty there behind the plate by Shannon. Keeping Blasey over there at second base. 2-1 the count. As Blasey leads off second base. And it'll be a 2-1, and that one dances upstairs. So Fontano in a little bit of a pickle here. Runner on second. 3-1 count. And Scranton's leading 3-1, looking for more. Bottom of the third. Runner goes. Pitch, sliced foul, and out of play. So Blasey will have to go back to second after Healy hits it toward the suite level here at Clippers Magazine Stadium. It'll be a 3-1 to Healy. 3-2. Pitch. Breaking ball misses upstairs, and Healy's aboard on a walk following the hit by pitch. So 2-on, nobody out here in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring up Thomas Kierstead. Grounded to shortstop in his first at-bat. Peter Wozniak, who had an RBI double in the first inning, is on deck. Fontano gives a look over to Blasi. Now deals outside 1-0. Wozniak from Scranton. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner's going to third. The throw is just not in time. Looked like it was on target. Down to the third baseman. Check it out on the Game Changer replay. Zuckerman swung on and missed, and a great throw down to third base by Shannon. And, yep, he got in there just ahead of the tag by Zuckerman. So good slide there by Blasi to steal third. Second stolen base of the inning. Healy stays put at first. So first and third. Nobody out. Kierstad, the hitter. Fontano deals. There's a strike. Fontano on a little bit of a jam here in the bottom of the third. Team trailing 3-1. And the pitch. Outside, and a good save behind the plate by Shannon. Kierstead looking to extend the 3-1 lead here for Scranton in the bottom of the third. Fontano deals. Misses outside. And it's a full count now on the Scranton third baseman. So 3-2, nobody out. Bases have runners on first and third. And time called by Kierstad. It's Fontano taking a little too long for his liking. Healy off of first and Blasi off third. As Healy gets out to a small lead over there at first base. Pitch to Kierstad, runner going, swing and a miss. Stealing second base is Healy. There's one away. Third strikeout for Fontano. Wozniak had an RBI double in the first inning. They got the game tied at the time. Second and third now, one out. Here in the bottom of the third. Scranton leading 3-1, and now it's about to be 4-1. Play at the plate wide as the throw goes up the first baseline. So Blasi scores, Healy to third, and it's 4-1 Scranton. Good heads-up base running by Blasi there to score the fourth run. Runner on third now, one out. Fontano deals, swing and a miss. Dialed up the fastball there to Wozniak, and it's 1-1. And that one hit in the air to center. Drifting back deep into center to make the catch is Perry. Coming home to score on the sacrifice fly is Healy, and it's 5-1 Scranton. So a nice piece of hitting by Wozniak. The sac fly RBI to make it a 5-1 game. 2 outs, bases empty now here in the bottom of the third. James McMinn, now the hitter, struck out looking to end things in the first. And the pitch. Misses for ball one. 1 out of McMinn. Fastball misses away. 2-0. McMinn from Dunmore. The 2-0. And that's outside. It'll roll along to the backstop. Nobody on base. 3-0 the count. 3 walks in the game for Fontana, won this inning. That was to Healy, who came around to score. There's a strike on the sacrifice fly. The 3-1. And Fontana's battled back in the at-bat here to work the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Scranton's added a pair to make it 5-1. And that misses outside. A 2-out walk to James McMinn. That'll bring up Evan Gonzalez, who popped up to the first baseman in his first at-bat. So 1 on, 2 out, bottom of third, meeting on the mound between the catcher Casey Shannon and the pitcher Dominic Fontano. Talking about how they want to try and get out of the inning here. 2 runs across. Bullpen action empty. There's a strike. There was somebody warming up in the Scranton bullpen earlier in the inning. See if Hafner comes back out there for the 4th. With 8 strikeouts to his name in the game. Pitch. Skied, first base side, and into the seats. Bouncing off the dugout there. There's a screen there, so fans have been doing a great job of helping gather those foul balls and get them back to the dugout. Back into the game. 1-2, Fontano on Gonzalez. Runner on first, he's going. That one hit in the air to right. Coming in to make the catch is Schenk. And that'll do it here in the bottom of the third. 5-1 Scranton as we go to the 4th here on BFA Sports. Top of the fourth inning, new pitcher. 8 strikeouts for Kel Hafner. He'll be replaced by Mason Stetz. He's got a nice fastball of his own here in the fourth inning. Some defensive changes as well in the fourth for Scranton. We'll pass those along to you. Up at the plate, now with a 1-1 count, is Pierce Perry from Pennsbury High School. Stentz on the mound. Kolakowski behind the dish now. Wallace stays at first. Gonzalez from catcher to second base, and that one's grounded foul. Kierstad will stay at third. Healy will stay at short. DeCandis will stay in left. Blasi will stay in center, and McMinn will stay in right. So just a couple of changes. Mason Stetz had started the game at second base. Out there to pitch a little bit here in this game. 2-2 the count. Perry had walked in the first inning. It'll be a 2-2. Hit over to shortstop. And a nice throw there by Healy. And that retires Perry for out number 1. This is a strong throw from the Scranton shortstop. (5-1) Scranton here, top of the fourth. Philly trailing by 4. Here's Casey Shannon from Penwood Middle School. Misses outside. Doing a nice job behind the plate for Philly here in this game. Shannon struck out swinging in the first. The 1-0 from Stetz. Grounded to third. And Kierstad retires Shannon for out number 2. A little bit of a late call there, but it was bang, bang. Check it out on the Game Changer replay. Kierstad got to it with ease, and then the strong throw was close. They got him. Maybe about 3-4 steps. 2 away. There's a strike on Zuckerman at an RBI single in the first. The last man to reach base for Philly. With 1 out in the first inning. The lone hit for Philly as well. Pierce Perry had reached on a walk in the first inning. Zuckerman from Pennsbury High School. And that one skates to the backstop, 2-1. 3 innings. Hafner had struck out 8. Just looked dominant with the fastball. Stetz has a good one as well. Deals here to Zuckerman. Inside, and he's got it back out of the way. Base is empty, 2 outs here, top of the fourth, as Philly bets. Down 5-1. And the offering from Stetz misses away, and a 2-out walk to Zuckerman. So 8 men had been retired between Zuckerman's RBI single and the walk right here. Aboard with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Here's Danny Seidler. Struck out swinging in the first. And Zuckerman out to a lead over there. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Seidler from Pennsbury High School. It'll be an 0-1. One more game to go here on the docket from Clippers Magazine Stadium. We're in game 4 or 5 of the College Dreamstream series today. Swing and a miss. Appreciate you joining us here on BFA Sports. 1 and 2 on Danny Seidler. Runners staying put, and the 1-2 is outside, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. That one's scorched foul. Just out in front of the fastball and puts it into the seats along the third base line. Just a beautiful day for baseball here. Sunny skies all day, a light breeze for about the last hour and a half, 2 hours. But after a week or so of rain or cloudy skies, we'll take it. That one hit into left field for a base hit. So a little 2-out rally here by Philly after 2 consecutive outs. A walk to Zuckerman and a base hit to left by Seidler. So first and second, 2 outs for Ryan Richer. Struck out swinging to end things in the first inning. And the pitch from Stetz. Inside that nearly hit Richer, 1-0. And that one swung on him and pulled the strings there. RBI opportunity for the Philly shortstop here in the top of the fourth inning. And the pitch from Stetz, grounded to third off his glove and into left field is Kierstead, and that'll load the bases. Didn't get too far. Healy able to retrieve it, keeping Zuckerman at third base. So bases loaded, 2 outs now for Philly. Call that an E5. So 2 ground outs, a walk, a single, and an E5. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch outside from Stetz to Paskowicz, who struck out looking to start things in the second from North Penn High School. Infield playing back for Scranton. That one scooped up in the dirt by Kulikowski. Stents to Paskowicz. Misses outside again. Matt Jordan on deck. And the offering from Stetz is in there for a strike. Five-one Scranton here, top of the fourth. Philly looking to pull back in. And they'll get one back. Bases loaded walk to Paskowicz. Zuckerman will touch the plate. Seidler over to third, and Richard down to second. 2 walks in the inning issued by Stetz on in relief of Hafner, who had pitched 3 complete. Here's Matt Jordan, and he grounds it over to short. And making the play is Healy, and that'll end the threat here in the top of the fourth. Philly gets a run back. It's 5-2. We're going to the bottom of the fourth here on BFA Sports. Bottom of the fourth inning, new pitcher Julian Schenk on the mound for Philly after 3 from Dominic Fantano. Got a 5-2 ball game. Bottom of the order for Scranton. Andrew Wallace hits it foul, leading things off. He'll be followed by Hefner and Stetz. And there's a strike from Schenk. Wallace grounded to second in his first at-bat in the second inning. It'll be a 1-1. And that one in the dirt. Good block there behind the plate by Casey Shannon. Wallace from Delaware Valley. Game 4 of 5 today from Clippers Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania for the College Dreamstream Showcase Series. I'm Vin Ebenu. Thanks for hanging out with me and Al Fisher and the gang here on BFA Sports today. That one sliced foul down the right field line into the seats. We'll do it again, a 1-2. Schenk on in relief of Fantano deals. In the dirt, and a nice block again by Shannon, 2-2. Schenk looks in for the sign, takes a deep breath, sets, kicks, and deals. Chopped over to first and booted, and that'll allow Wallace to reach as the ball got off the glove of Carticiello. So leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the fourth on a tough hopper over there to first base and a meeting on the mound now. Just the coach, Schenk, and the catcher, Shannon. Coach waved off the rest of the infield. They were all coming in. He's like, I got this. Just 1-on-2 meeting. Just helping him with a strategy here. Just one batter in. Could be almost looking like he's motioning toward how he's delivering the pitch. So Schenk ready to go now. So man aboard on the E3. Here's Hefner. Hefner dominant on the mound with 8 strikeouts in 3 innings. Walked in his first plate appearance and then later came around to score in the 2 RBI double by Ben Kulikowski in the second inning. Runner leads on first, nobody out. Pitch low in the dirt, 1-0. And the pitch. There's a strike on Hefner, 1-1. A 1-1 to Hefner. Stetz on deck. It'll be a 1-2. And one misses outside. 2-2 on Hefner. Wallace leading off at first, the leadoff man here in the bottom of the fourth. Scranton leading 5-2. And that one rocketed into the gap in right center, and that'll go all the way to the warning track. Rounding second, heading to third is Wallace. He's being waved around to the plate. Philly players signaling for ground rule double, and that's what the umpire calls as well. So that'll nullify the RBI double. But Hefner still gets the double and a man on third. So second and third, 2 outs on the ground rule double by Hefner. This was a nice piece of hitting by Hafner. Again, had a dominant performance on the mound, just rocketed that one into the right center field gap. Stats an RBI opportunity with his team already up 5-2 here, bottom of the fourth. Stats walked and later scored in the second inning. Schenk deals. That one hit foul down the first base line. Pitch. And that one, a strike, gets by Shannon, but able to get to it before Wallace able to trot home. So 0-2, runners on second and third. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. 5-2 Scranton, big RBI opportunity for Stets right here. Pitch. And he looks at that one away. 1-2 now on the Scranton pitcher, who started out the game over at second base. Came on in relief in the top of the fourth inning. Julian Schenk on in relief, his first inning of work here in the fourth. Delivers. That one hit into right field for a base hit. Wallace will score easily. Hafner held up at third. It's an RBI single for Mason Stets, and it's 6-2 Scranton. Ben Kolakowski, who had a 2 RBI double in the second inning, now up to the plate. Schenk looking to work out of trouble here. First and third, nobody out. Runner goes. Fake throw down to second just to keep Hafner over there at third. And Stets now over to second base on the steal. Second and third, nobody out. Pitch to Kolakowski. That one nubbed over to third. They got one play as Hafner scores. It's an RBI ground out for Kolakowski, and it's 7-2 Scranton. Stets over to third on the grounder. So 3 more runs across here in the inning. Or 2 more, rather. Alex DeCondis grounded out to third in his first at-bat. Runner on third, 1 out. And Schenk deals outside corner. Looked like it was cradling the outer part of the plate. To DeCandis from Western Wayne, 0-1. Schenk deals, breaking ball misses away. Popped up. It'll stay fair. Coming over to make the catch is the second baseman Paskowicz, and there are 2 away. Hafner stays, check that, Stets staying put over at third base. Top of the order now for Scranton with Tucker Blasi. Singled and later came around to score in the first inning. Stole 3 bases so far today, 2 in the third after he was hit by a pitch and scored again. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, 7-2 Scranton. There's a strike. Stets leads off third. The pitch from Schenk. Hit to shortstop and booted. Stetzel will be able to score as Richer couldn't come up with it. And it's an 8-2 ball game. So an RBI on the error. And still 2 gone. And coach is going to go out and check with his shortstop. That went off his hand. Richer squeezing his hand in pain. Looked like that went off his hand as he tried to field the hopper. His glove hand. Don't want to speculate. The hand of the wrist, but he's in some discomfort over there. So timeout on the field as coach checks out on Ryan Richer. Connor Healy will be the hitter. And it looks like Richer will stay in the game. Certainly hope that he feels better soon. It looks like probably needs some ice on that hand and wrist area. Schenk gives a look over to Blasi over there first. He's taken off for second. He'll get there as Shannon couldn't handle the throw as he got up from his position behind the plate. So the 4th stolen base of the game for Tucker Blasi. Two gone here, bottom of the 4th. 8-2. Sliced foul down the right field line, out of play. Runner on second, 2 out. Bottom of the 4th. 8-2 Scranton. Schenk. That one chopped foul outside of third. Just foul. Zuckerman was debating on picking it up over there at third base and grabbed it as it went foul. 1-2 on Healy. That one right back to Schenk. Doesn't get much easier than that. Flips it over to first, and that'll retire the side. A couple more on the scoreboard for Scranton. They lead 8-2 as we go to the 5th here on BFA Sports. Top of the fifth inning. Ripped into the deep center and coming underneath to make the catch. That was hit pretty high up in the air. Out number one recorded by Blasi. That was Shank. Flew out. One quick out here in the fifth, and that'll bring up Jake Cartesiello. Or looks like we may have a pinch hitter. Number 84 in your programs. For Philly. Come through the notes here. It is Chris Russell. On here to pinch hit. First at bat of the game. And battling Mason Stetson for his second inning of work. That one's low and a pinch hit walk. With one out here in the fifth. Runner on, one out, and that pitch misses outside to Cole Forrester. Forrester grounded to second base in his lone at bat in the third inning. One out, one on, one out here in the top of the fifth. There's a strike. Forrester, the extra hitter today for, or in this game, for Baseball U Philly. And the pitch. That one misses a little bit high. Forrester from Pennsbury High School. Chris Russell, the pinch hitter, leading off of first base. There's another strike to Forrester. And that one gets away from the first baseman, allowing Russell to get down to second. Throw wide as the ball got by Andrew Wallace, who fired a strike over to second base, but late. So man now in scoring position for Philly. On the errant throw from Stets. And that one tipped into the mitt by Forrester, 2 away. Check it out on the Game Changer replay. Forrester didn't look like he was ready. He was adjusting his bat and stance, and then he looks in and couldn't catch up to the fastball away. Runner on second, 2 out. And that one misses inside. So we got that is Fontano. Okay. 2-0 now. Fontano struck out swinging in the third. He had started the game on the mound, pitched 3. From Caravel Academy in Delaware Middle School. Runner on second, 2 outs here, top of the fifth. Philly trailing 8-2. 2-1. And the pitch. Inside. Fontano's got to step out of the way, 3-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fontano out in front, and it's now a full count. The 3-2. And Fontano draws a 2-out walk. So 2 walks in the inning, sandwiched by a couple outs. Back to the top of the order now for Philly. Pierce Perry, the hitter. He walked, scored in the first, grounded out in the fourth, and that pitch up high. Perry from Pennsbury High School. And the pitch. Scorched into right field for a base hit. Stopping at third on the single to right is the pinch hitter, Russell. Fontana over to second. So bases loaded now, 2 outs for Casey Shannon. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout swinging back in the first and a grounder to third. Stetson, a bases loaded jam here with 2 out. 1-0. And the pitch. Pop foul out of play behind the plate. And off the suite level and into the seats. Shannon from Penwood Middle School. A lot of the ball players today either in the middle school or high school ranks. That one hit up the middle and booted at second base. Everybody's safe. One run will score. Now a pickle. The throw goes into the dugout. 2 runs will score. And a third as the ball went out of play. So all of that on a grounder to short. 3 runs score, and it's an 8-5 ball game. We'll try to tally it up for you as well. So Russell scored easily. Fontana scored from second. On an E6 and an E3. There's a strike. Perry from first. Shannon after the error and the grounder all the way on third base. Zuckerman went around there. So a 3-run, 2-error grounder. 2 outs and the pitch. Hit foul. 1-2. And the pitch is Zuckerman. Sliced foul and into the seats. Do it again. Stats to Zuckerman upstairs. Eight 8-5 Scranton as Philly bats here in the top of the 5th. And the pitch. Called strike 3, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs on a couple errors, and it's 8-5 Scranton as we go to the bottom of the 5th here on BFA Sports. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Julian Schenk back out there for his second inning of work. Heading toward the middle of the order for Scranton, up 8-5. It'll be Thomas Kierstead getting things going here in the bottom of the 5th. Takes a pitch low. 0-for-2 with a grounder to short and a strikeout. He'll be followed by Peter Wozniak and James McKinn. And the pitch. There's a strike. Wozniak from Scranton. And the pitch. Sliced foul off the screen. And a 2-strike count now on Wozniak. Or check that Kierstead. Yep, it is Wozniak. Yep. Action going in the Scranton bullpen. And that one's low. Wozniak had an RBI double in the first, sacrifice RBI in the third. And the pitch from Schenk. Chopped foul outside of third. And we'll do it again. Saying hi to Pat, our cameraman there. He's like, me? Yeah, we got you, man. And the pitch. Low, and a good block there by Shannon. And a full count. Schenk delivers. Scorched in the left field for a base hit. So Wozniak aboard, leadoff man here in the bottom of the 5th. Bring up James McKinn. Strikeout and a walk here in the game. And popped up. Into the seats it goes. And the pitch. In the air to right. And come underneath to make the catch. The right fielder is Fantano, who had started the game out on the mound. A couple of defensive changes between innings. So one away. Here's Evan Gonzalez. Popped up to first in the second. Flew out to right in the third. Third at bat of the game. And the pitch. No one misses away. Gonzalez from Abington Heights. And the pitch. Schenk hits the outside corner, 1-1. And here's the 1-2. Popped up into left field and a dive by the center fielder. What a catch by Pierce Perry. Doesn't get much beautiful than that for the second out. It was the left fielder, as we see here in the game changer replay. Perry coming over from center and a nice diving catch right in front of his teammate there, Danny Seidler. Impressive catch by the Phillies center fielder. 2 outs. Here is Andrew Wallace. Wallace 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored. From Delaware Valley. And the pitch. Shank delivers, and that one smoked right up the middle past Shank, but at second base it goes. And Pasquich able to toss it over for the final out of the inning. And it looks like that'll be it here for Game 4, hitting the time limit. So Scranton wins this one 8-5. We got one more game for you. Hang around with us. Game 5 of this College Dreamstream series here on BFA Sports coming up in just a little bit.